everybody, welcome in. We are here. Bruke is here with me, and he's actually going to teach some Shackleton base. We were sent over the expansion from Pandasaurus Games. Thank you, Pandasaurus Games, for sending this over. So we're going to play 3 new corporations and a new, are they astronauts, basically?
Leaders.
Leaders, okay.
One new leader.
One new leader from India. I'll be playing him. You'll be playing a person from the U.S.
Absolutely.
But we're going to go down to the table and show you what's new. Here we go. We're going to go down to the table so you can see what we're looking at. And there it is. So there we go, Bruke. Take it away. What do we have to do in this game?
Okay, so what we have here is a relatively complex game that consists of 3 turns of 3 parts each. And the rough outline of the game is here. Each of the 3 turns is going to start with a shuttle turn, where we propagate some astronauts into shuttles, and then the shuttles we bid on, and then we draft them. Actually, we don't bid, we draft them, and then that's going to determine our workers. We'll get 6 workers. In this phase here, we'll use those 6 workers, and then there's a maintenance and cleanup step here. So we populate shuttles, we draft them, that gets us our workers, we use the workers here, and then after we have done our 6 workers, we go to a maintenance phase. So let's talk about some of the components. This is the reputation track. During the course of the game, we're going to do things that will increase or decrease our reputation. If our reputation ever goes below 0, which it can't technically go below 0, but if it would, instead we lose 2 points.
Okay.
By the same token, if our reputation would ever exceed 15, it can't actually exceed 15, we would gain a point. And this is the score track here.
All right.
The score track goes from 0 to 49, and there are these tokens, as in many games. There's a 50, a 100, a 150, and a 200. And there's some for me and some for Panik. Now, in the core game, these tokens here and these tokens here do not exist. Those are part of the expansion. So we're going to get to them in a minute, but be aware that these are not core game here. So we'll talk about them in a moment. This is the turn order tracker, which is here. And we're going to determine the turn order during this shuttle phase. The shuttles are here. And we're going to randomly choose a number of shuttles equal to the number of players plus 1. This is a 1 to 4 player game, and that's why there are 5 shuttles. We're going to randomly pick them. They're going to take 3 in this case. Let me just go ahead and pick 3 at random.
Pick 3, okay. Yep.
I'll let you do it, Panik.
All right, sir. I'll
Pick
do
3
that.
at random.
And then this one.
Okay. Flip them face up someplace where they're not covering anything
I'll
else.
just do it here for now because it's not going to
Okay.
anything there, so.
These are now done, and they can go back in these nice little tuck boxes that they provided, which really are very nice tuck boxes.
Yeah, the organization of this game is amazing.
Stellar.
Yes, absolutely.
Stellar
Makes sense for, yes.
All right.
This is for
Now,
the game, yes.
we do have also shuttles for the second turn and the third turn here. I should say round, but those aren't going to be displayed yet or selected yet. So right now we're focusing on these. And you'll see that there are different colored astronauts. So we're going to populate these. We're going to put red astronauts where there's red. We're going to put blue where there's blue.
Okay.
And if you find that they don't fit very well, we could always just draft them and then put the astronauts on afterwards.
That makes sense.
We may do that for visibility purposes, just to make it clearer. Now, in addition to these astronauts, there are some resources that we would get, and there is a turn order here. Once we've each drafted one of these, this number here will determine our turn order going forward. So we'll basically change the turn order up.
Okay.
We'll get our resources, and then we have our astronauts.
I'll show one of these close up if you want to see.
Yeah, go ahead and take them all for a second.
Yeah. We have, this is what we'll be drafting from there. The different, so you can see the guys on there. Resources, turn order, all those right there. So yeah, so that's what we'll be working with.
Okay.
All right.
Now, the sequence is here. This is basically telling us that we select shuttles equal to the number of players plus 1, which we've done. Then we're going to go in reverse turn order. We're going to draft our shuttles.
Okay.
So since I am the first player here, and Paul, you are currently the second player.
I get to
Actually, let me digress, though.
Okay.
Turn order may seem like you wouldn't want to be first because you get the second pick on the first round, but being first player, let me choose my setup position here, which was advantageous.
True. We did that before we started the stream. Yep.
So that is one advantage of going first, is you will choose your initial starting point. I don't want to get too far without giving more explanation, but for now, let's just go ahead and have you pick one of these.
Okay. just purely. So I'm seeing. Okay.
Would you like a little more instruction first?
I mean, if you want to go through what
Yeah,
the yellow,
let's do
red,
that.
and blue means, that that might be good because that will help.
All right. So the astronauts have the colors. So let's hypothetically say that I came up with 2 of each. And let's say these were my astronauts, and we'll put these back for now.
Okay.
Once you have your astronauts and the resources that you get, which consist of titanium,
All right.
and rare earth, and credits, which come in 1, 3, and 5 denominations,
Okay.
you're going to be using this. Now, your ultimate goal is going to be to place out buildings from your tableau onto the board. And you're going to do that, but you're also going to be fulfilling goals for various corporations. And let's talk about how we do that.
Okay.
So here you are going to take one of your workers and you're going to do one of 3 types of actions. There's what's called an exploit the crater action.
Okay.
The exploit the crater action is where you're going to take one of your meeples, your astronauts, and you're going to place it on one of these little squares with an arrow pointing in towards an area. And then once you have selected where you want them to go, you're going to look at anything that has active sectors. Active sectors are going to be powered with solar panels, and they're going to have structures in them.
Okay.
And then if you have a presence in a sector, you do not have to pay to activate it. Okay. Even if you're not the dominant presence, it's enough to just have a presence. In this case, I am this player. If I was to want to activate this, the arrow is pointing this way. I would scope down here. I see there's going to be 1 sector that's going to be activated. It's got a 2 here. That means I have to pay 2 credits to whoever is the player with the most structures. In this case, this is a neutral player because we're playing a 2-player game, and these start as neutral. But in a 3 or 4-player game, this may very well be another player. In the 2-player game, the credits that I would pay would go to the bank.
Okay.
But normally in a multiplayer game with 3 or 4 people, they would go to that player. So for example, if I went here and I was going to activate this space because it's active, that's Panik.
Yep.
I would give him 3 credits, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, makes sense. Don't give me money.
Now, sometimes you can go here, for example, and you will be able to activate 2 sectors.
Okay, gotcha.
In this case, I don't have to pay for this sector because I have a presence here. I will have to pay for this sector. You must always be able to pay for all the sectors that you have to activate.
Or you can't go.
Or you can't go there.
Okay, gotcha.
In this case, it would only be 1 credit because that's what's on this little box. It's hard to read at this size, but it's 1. And they range from essentially, I believe, 1 to 3. 1 to 3.
Okay.
Okay. So 1 is a fairly cheap price. Now, the color of your astronaut is going to determine the effect of this exploit the crater action. If you exploit the crater with a yellow astronaut who is called an engineer, then you're going to get the resource that's depicted in the center. So here you see a rare earth token, and here you see titanium. So if I was to put a yellow astronaut here to exploit this row of the crater, the Shackleton base crater, I would get a rare earth and I would get a titanium. I would just take those and put them into my supply.
Okay.
If I was to use a red meeple, a red astronaut, these are going to be your technicians. And in this case, I would gain 3 credits for each sector that I activated.
Oh, okay.
So in this case, activating 2 sectors would get me 6 credits. Now, keep in mind, I had to pay 1 to the neutral, so it's a net gain of 5, but that's still a nice amount of credits.
And you have to have the credit before.
Correct. You cannot use what you're going to recover to pay for your cost. You must have the cost up front. Now, the blue ones are very interesting. These are your scientists, and they're a little complex because they're actually going to be activating these corporation symbols.
Oh, okay.
So if I was to place this guy here, and of course I would still have to pay the 1 credit because I don't have any presence here, I would be able to activate one of these corporate symbols that is within that sector's edge. Now this is interesting because one of them.
Okay.
Now right now there is only 1 here, but as the game progresses, we may reach a point where there are multiples, like this.
Okay.
Now this is worth noting that the same symbol cannot be activated twice, even if it is touching 2 hexes that get activated. So if I was to activate this row, I could choose this, but I could not,
but not for
that
one. Okay.
However, I could choose this one, And then on this one, I could choose that one. So there would be a way to get 2.
Gotcha. Okay.
If that's how these happen to shake out. They may end up being different. And we'll talk about how those get placed on the board in a little bit.
Okay.
So these are the 3 basic types of ways to exploit the Shackleton crater: by placing a engineer, by placing a technician, or by placing a scientist. And this is just for demo purposes because you can never place more than 1 per section.
Right.
Which means that in a large game with 3 or 4 people, the cheap 1 spots will get snapped up pretty quick.
Right. Makes sense.
Now, the exploiting of the Shackleton crater is only one of the options that you have for your workers. In addition, you have what are called command actions. And the command actions use this little section down here. Now, this actually is an insert depending on player count. The board comes printed with the 4-player version, and there is this 3 and 2-player version. So for the 2 players, we go here. There is an energy track here and an energy track marker, which starts on the dotted area. And then we're going to be placing our workers on this in the leftmost space. Now, it's worth noting that even though each of these has a color that matches a worker color, we are not required to use a worker of that color.
Right.
I could use a yellow worker here or here just as easily as there. However, each of these rows has a bonus that will activate if you use a worker of the matching color. So you generally want to use a matching color if you can in order to get these bonuses. And these bonuses are,
One is okay.
yeah, so after you resolve your 3 command actions, which we'll talk about in a minute, the bonus is that you may choose a corporation action.
Okay.
I'm sorry, no, you can choose a corporation token and place it. So
That's what these.
that's how those get placed. So
Okay.
let's say I placed this yellow guy right here. I will get 3 command actions, which we'll talk about in a minute. But the bonus action is here, and that would allow me to select any one of these and place it in the area on the board. So let's say I was going to activate this special bonus here. I could take either this corporation, which is not yet represented, and I could put it in either one of these places, or I could take this one and place it here. But I could not place it there because then it would be violating this.
Right. Sense.
Now, once you have placed it, then you get to activate it, just as if you were activating it with a scientist like we talked about earlier.
Okay.
Now, if you are in a situation where you already have all of these out there, you could still choose a corporation bonus action here and then just pick one of these and just get the bonus for activating it without placing it.
Oh, okay.
That will come up in times because there may be a time when there is no open spaces with solar cells because you can't just place these willy-nilly.
Right.
So when you build, you're going to spend resources. And if you look at your board, the domes are fairly cheap. Their resource is just 1 titanium.
Okay.
These workshops require 2 titanium. This requires 1 point of energy be spent, which we'll talk about the energy track in a minute, and 3 titanium and a rare earth. And this one requires 2 points of energy, 4 titaniums, and a rare earth. Now, with the domes, you always must start at the left and reveal them going to the right. However, for the workshops, you can go in any order. For the laboratories, you can go in any order. And for your headquarters, you can go in any order.
Okay.
And we're going to talk a lot more about these in a minute when we talk about the gateway, because that's when you'll start being able to place astronauts on your player board.
Yep.
So this one's going to let you construct. And this one here, let's just say I use a red astronaut. This one is going to be funding a project. So as we mentioned, we have project cards over here. And the project cards have a cost. You would think that the cost would be printed on the card, but it's not actually on the card.
Okay.
The cost is actually up here.
Okay.
And this is interesting because remember that we're going to be trying to place these things out so that we can benefit from them with our scientists or place them out as a bonus action. Each time we place them, you'll see that this track increases the expense of funding a project.
4 to 8. Yeah.
Now, the structure here is the top is how many credits you will have to pay to fund a project.
Okay.
This white number here is the amount of energy that has to be on the track.
At least. Okay.
And then this is how much you actually have to pay. So this level would be 4 credits out of your pocket.
Yep.
4 energy off the shared track must be showing, but you only have to spend 1.
Gotcha.
They are worth victory points, as you can see here. They also give you immediate rewards. Like this one immediately is going to give you a citizen. Citizens are like astronauts, but they're slightly inferior, and we'll talk more about them in a minute.
Yep.
This one would give you a rare earth and a titanium, and they often have powers. This type of a power is essentially always active, and then this one is one that you can activate as a command. So when you take this action, you can, at any time, this is the section that tells you what you have to pay to place a solar panel.
Okay, one rare
Yep.
earth. Okay.
So the interesting thing about this is you may pay this one rare earth to play a solar panel at any time, no matter which one of these actions you've taken. So you will need a solar panel to build if you're building in a new area. You can't just place a workshop out here without having a solar panel. So if I wanted to place this solar panel here, I would have to have a rare earth to buy a solar panel, which would then come from here and go into that space. Now it's worth noting that you can theoretically take these other actions which don't build any structures, and you can still
build.
pay for a solar panel.
Okay.
If you do that, the solar panel goes here. The thing to know about that, though, is that solar panel is now available to anyone.
Okay, so you could jump in and use my solar panel. I paid
Exactly.
for. Okay, or place the solar panel.
So a normal thing to do would be to only buy the solar panel when you actually are going to be building. But if you are pretty confident that nobody else is going to be able to contest what you're doing, you could always build it and then just pop in there on one of these other ones.
And then it also costs an energy to be able to.
That is actually
Build
going
or-
to increase the energy.
Oh,
So
that's
if you
an
put that-
increase.
that's an increase.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so if it's okay,
Yep.
that's where I was confused. Oh,
So that's how you can move this up the track.
gotcha. Okay.
Now it's also worth noting that when you see these here, if the energy is already this high or this high, you cannot purchase a solar panel.
Got it. Okay, we're getting as much energy as we need, or it's maxing out. Okay.
Also worth noting that if it ever falls down here, you can pay this amount of credits to get that much boost. So right here, if it's down here, you could pay 4 credits to get 5 energy.
Oh, okay. To bump it back up. Gotcha.
Yep. So there are ways to increase the energy track.
Okay.
So we talked about matching these tracks with the correct color of astronaut. This is going to let you get a corporation action.
Right. Okay.
Corporation actions are going to be, we'll come back to those in a minute, but just be aware that that's the bonus for this.
Okay.
Because the very next one here is you can do 3 corporate actions. So you may use the reputation track. So let's say I hypothetically have a reputation of 5.
Okay.
This means that I have available to me this corporation action. That's what the gear symbol means. I could spend one of my 3 corporate actions to give myself 2 reputation, just like this.
Okay.
And if that pushes me into a threshold where I have another corporate action, that it becomes immediately available. The only stipulation about reputation-based ones, and this one's reputation bonus, this one gives you titanium, rare earth, and this one lets you take one of the corporate options there.
Okay.
The only stipulation is you can't double up. So, for example, even though I have 3 corporate actions granted there, I can't do this one 3 times.
Okay.
But
Only one per thing
for this,
for that. Okay.
the wacky thing is other places you can. So if you see anywhere else that has that corporate action symbol,
These ones
like
here.
there, you can do this multiple times. So this one is telling you can spend blueprints to get these pieces, which again, I'll explain in a minute.
Yeah.
But you could do this one 3 times.
Okay.
The only ones that are limited
Is
to
the
only
reputation.
single use is the reputation ones.
Okay.
And only the symbols are actually corporate actions. These other ones on green are something different, and these over here are something different.
Okay.
You'll notice that there are credit denominations in here. So whoever places their meeple in one of these first column here,
Yep.
it's free.
Free,
But
yep.
if someone else wants to come along later and play their meeple, they have to pay the corresponding amount of credits that they're covering up.
Okay.
So this would be 1, and then this would be 2, and so on. The last type of action we need to talk about is what is called the lunar gate action. This one's a little bit strange. So remember how I told you that there were 3 shuttles during the shuttle phase here?
Yes.
I claimed 1 in the draft, you claimed 1 in the draft, we had 1 left over.
Okay.
All the astronauts that are left over end up here in the lunar gateway. So let's say hypothetically it was these guys here ended up there. And usually it'll be starting off 6 because there's 6 per shuttle.
Okay.
I can take as a lunar action one of my workers that I have, one of my astronauts, I place them here. I then can get 3 credits, and I can take one of the other astronauts,
Okay.
not the one I just placed,
Gotcha. Okay.
into my tableau, my base.
So it's a way to possibly swap out colors if you're trying to get a certain color and get money for them.
It also puts them in your base, which is critical.
Oh, in the
Now,
base. Okay.
your base has one space here, which
Okay.
doesn't do anything. It just holds overflow astronauts.
Okay.
And you can put one here where your base is. And these will do different things depending. So the workshop here has a spot for 2 astronauts. I should put that back so we don't.
Yeah, before you.
The laboratory has a space for 3, and your headquarters has a space for 6. And each of these, when they are populated with astronauts, will do different things.
And it looks like they have to be certain colors for different spots,
They don't
correct?
have to be.
They don't have to be. Okay.
But you will get
But it helps.
you'll get no benefit if they're not.
Gotcha. Okay.
So let's talk about the labs first, because they are essentially going to give you some endgame points. I'm going to put this here so it's more easy to see. Each of the labs will have 3 spots to place astronauts, and they have a color indicated. So if you place the correct colors in there, like this, and again, the blue guy is not the right color, you look at how many of them are the correct color, and you get 2, 5, or 10 points at endgame.
Okay.
So this would get me 5 points at endgame. It doesn't matter if the blue guy's there or not. I don't have to fill it. I'm still getting 5 points. Now, there will be times when you can rearrange these guys. So maybe I want the blue guy there temporarily, and I'll rearrange him around later.
Okay.
So I don't want to have him just be lost because there's nowhere for him to live. So I may put him there, even though he's not going to score me endgame points.
Okay.
So there is a reason why you might put others there. So again, endgame points. Also, each time you place a laboratory, you gain the appropriate bonus for the laboratory you just placed and the bonuses for every laboratory you previously placed.
Okay.
So if I place this one, I'm going to get this bonus. Okay, so right here, when I place this one, I'm going to place it on the board. Let me just move this.
Yep.
Someplace like this. Keep in mind, I cannot place it here because I already have a presence here. You can never have 2 structures of the same color.
Right.
Also, if somebody else had a laboratory, I couldn't place it where their laboratory is. I can't place it here unless I'm also able to place a solar panel.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll probably place it here. I'll put it up here just to mess with you.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah.
So when I place it, I'm going to get the resource here that is indicated, which is titanium. Now, when I place this one, which is the middle one, if I place that one first, I would just get 3 credits.
Okay.
If I placed this one first and got 3 credits, and then later on I placed this one, I would get this titanium, and I would get these 3 credits again.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then, so that is the shuttles, that is the actions with your 6 astronauts, and then this is the maintenance cleanup. Well, they call it maintenance, I would call it cleanup. So the first thing is corporate maintenance. We start with the first corporation, which this is our first one, our second one, our third one. We look and see if there is any particular steps that it lists as cleanup. And this one does.
That one does, okay.
Yep. And this one also does. So this would happen. If you had these projects, if you had paid to get these projects, they also have things that trigger on the maintenance.
Okay.
Okay. This one, for example, would trigger when you take this action. So there's a lot of, once you start to get the symbols, you start to kind of figure out.
Yeah, we can see with this one, here's your gain and reputation, and yeah, we'll show those in more detail when we get to it.
Okay. Once you have done all the corporation maintenance, which is these things here, then you're going to do retrieving the astronauts from the crater. So we talked about the exploit the crater action, where you're going to have astronauts around like this in these various places. This is where those astronauts are going to come back to people. And you're going to be able to put them in your base if you have a place for them.
Okay.
So the way this works is, not going to be on solar panels.
Yeah, you're right.
You're going to look and see who has the largest presence in that row. So this guy is on this row facing this way.
Okay.
You have the largest presence, which happens to be 1 unit.
So then I would get.
You'd get this guy to put in your base.
Okay, makes sense.
This one here is Pink and me. We're tied.
Okay.
In the case of a tie, it's whoever has the biggest structure closest to the astronaut. In this case,
So
Pink has the biggest structure closest to the astronaut. And we say biggest because there could be other structures in here.
Yep. Okay.
So this would go back to essentially the bank.
Right.
And then those go into our bases, and we can use them to start filling up our laboratories and our domes. Now, I realize I just explained the laboratory for endgame points. I did not explain what the workshops do. So the 3 workshops are based on colors as well.
Okay.
If you put the wrong color astronauts in them, they don't really do anything. But if you put the correct color astronauts, yellow, red, and blue, then they have different effects. This one is going to reduce your maintenance costs.
Maintenance. Okay.
When you have to pay maintenance at the end of the maintenance phase down here,
A little wrench. Yep.
each one of these guys is going to reduce your cost by 3. So if you have 2 yellow astronauts in this workshop, that's a 6-point reduction in your maintenance cost.
That's huge. Okay.
If you have the red ones, you're going to get a 1 credit discount and a 1 energy requirement for funding projects. So if you have one red guy here and you're looking at this project, let's say we've gotten towards the end and the projects are getting quite expensive. This project would normally be 7 credits. You'd have to have 6 on the energy track, and it would spend 1 to do it.
Okay.
But if you had a red guy here, you would actually have a reduction, so it would only be 6 credits instead of 7, and you'd only have to have 5 instead of 6 on the energy track.
Gotcha.
You do still have to pay. And it's
Okay.
cumulative, so if you had 2 red astronauts there, you would be -2 on the credit cost, -2 on the requirements, but you still have to pay the energy.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. And then this one down here is the scientists. It's going to give you a 1 credit discount to deploy an astronaut to perform a command action. So normally we talked about these tracks costing money if you're not the first person.
Okay.
If you have, for example, 2 blue astronauts in this workshop, you could get a 2 credit discount. So you could go all the way out to the 3rd column here, deploying at no cost, and this one would only cost you 1 credit.
Nice. Okay. Got it.
Okay. And then let's talk about your headquarters.
Big one. Okay.
So the headquarters it improves your ability. It's just going to give you 1 point of reputation during the maintenance phase for each astronaut there. So if you have 3 astronauts of any color, you're going to get +3 reputation during the maintenance phase.
Oh, okay.
And it also can improve your agency leader ability. Yeah, so the top ability is your core ability, and then the bottom one is the upgraded ability, is headquarters. It improves your agency leader tile ability.
Okay. So yeah, it looks
So-
like it has a little symbol of the headquarters not having it, and then plus
Yep.
check mark having it.
So all you have to do is have it.
Yep.
Okay. All right, and then the domes up here. These domes are built from left to right, and they provide an immediate bonus when you built, and then you also get an income to collect during the maintenance phase. So if you have a yellow astronaut in here, each dome that has a yellow astronaut is going to give you a titanium during the income phase, and you will immediately collect a titanium when you first put him in that dome.
Oh, okay. Nice.
If you go with a red technician in there, you'll get 3 credits during the income.
See that? Okay.
And then if you have a scientist there, you'll get 2 victory
2
points.
victory points. Got it. Yep.
And that's what the domes give you. And of course, the more domes you can place, the more people you can have up here for the more revenue. Yeah, I think when you unlock this one, you get a corporate action. When you unlock the next one, you get you get to fund a project. And I think on this one here, you just get 5 victory points.
Yep.
Let's finish off that maintenance.
The maintenance part.
Yep.
Yeah.
So after we retrieve all the astronauts, then you get to rearrange your astronauts,
Okay.
and then you can collect income. So you may have astronauts in different places just because you have to, but then you can put different, like let's say, for example, you have this available right here. You might have, say, 2 yellow guys down here, and maybe you have a red guy and a blue guy up here, and maybe another red guy. And you decide to yourself, you know what? I really like the income that comes from these yellow guys. I'm going to swap these guys around. I'm going to put these 2 guys in here, and I'm going to put these guys here, and then you can collect your income.
I got you. Okay.
But then they're locked in those positions until the next time you have maintenance, unless something directs you to be able to move them around.
And I'm seeing here during the maintenance phase, if we can't spend the cost, we lose reputation. As
Yes,
well. Okay.
yes. The cost. So the cost is generally going to be shown on your map as well. You'll see that each dome costs you 1, each workshop costs you 2, each laboratory costs you 3, and the headquarters costs you 4. That's your maintenance cost. And there may be other things that will cost maintenance, but nothing's jumping out at me.
So since you mentioned that, after that phase, that's when my thing activates, and I can spend 3 reputation to activate a corporation action.
Yes, I believe so.
That's what I have for my guy.
Double layer board doesn't want to.
There you go.
Okay, now. And then any astronauts that are still from the command area here then are essentially put back in the supply. And that would be the end of the maintenance phase. So now let's talk about the different companies. And this is where we get to the meat of the expansion.
Yeah.
Thank you for sticking around so far if you've just been wanting to see the expansion content.
Yes.
So let's talk before we get to the corporations about the easy stuff. These new tokens here and here. As a new addition in the expansion, they have 4 tokens, and when somebody reaches 10 points, they may look through these tokens and choose one. I thought at first it was a random selection, but no, you actually get to look through them and choose them, so there's an advantage to being the first person.
Okay.
Because you'll get the biggest choice. And these are all fairly good. They have different resources you can gain. Again, the first person to reach 25 can look through these and take one. If anything ever drops your points down and you come back, you do not get to get a second one. You will only ever get one.
Gotcha. I'll go through each corporation and how they change the game.
So let's talk in generalities first. In general, this section over here is going to tell you how much projects cost. And as these get placed out on the board, the cost of projects goes up. These are going to be goals. So the way this works is if you meet this goal, you can take one of these markers and you may place it on a corresponding victory point. So if I complete this goal, I can take the 12 victory point option. However, you may only choose one per corporation. You have 3 of these star-shaped tokens. So if you decide early on you want to rush and get this one because it's easy, you'll never be able to get one of the more valuable ones. But then again, you may never get those anyway because they're hard to get.
Right, got you.
So it's kind of a decision of when you want to get one of these. And you may only select these at any time at the end of your turn after you've placed your astronaut and taken your action. Then you may claim one or more of these goals with a stipulation that you have to meet the requirement and there has to be a space available to put your piece. So if these 2 were already taken in a 4-player game, you wouldn't get them.
Right.
And you can't have more than one of these per corporation. And that's just at the end of your turn. You just claim it as an extra thing at the end of your turn. All right, so that's corporate goals. And those, by the way, are explained in detail on the backs of the corporation sheets. If you want to show these really quick, the top parts there.
Yep. So yeah, so we got up here. Each one
throw
has
one under there.
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah. So you can kind of see. Not too much of it, but yeah, shows you what you have to do for each of to be able to place the goals that you're trying to reach for each corporation.
Now, we have here, these are icons indicating special abilities of that corporation and when they can be activated. For example, this one, if you have a corporate action, either because you took this command action to get 3 corporate actions, or maybe you were granted one as a bonus here, or maybe something else somewhere gave you one.
Reputation track, maybe.
Yep, you could, but that's when you would take, if you were here, you would take that.
Oh, that's taking.
That doesn't grant, that's taking.
Gotcha.
But you could do this, and this is basically the ability to, well, I'm going to let Paul read that to you.
Okay.
So this is the Lunar City, and you want to look at the corporation token ability and the corporate action. This is the corporate action that you would be taking for this right here.
Okay, so for that one, we'll lose 1 reputation to place a civilian from your base on an available crater spot. So these are civilians that we have here. Choose one of the following in a single sector of the row. Mine its resource, activate one of its corporation tokens, or gain 3 credits. So one of those 3 things.
So just to summarize that, normally when we place an astronaut to exploit the crater, we get everything in that row that has structures in it. The astronauts, you only get 1 sector. So here, for example, there are 2 sectors that have content in them. I could only choose one of those 2 sectors because the civilian is not as powerful,
robust as the other regular ones.
However, I could choose to emulate whether I wanted to behave as a red, yellow, or blue. I could choose only 1 sector instead of all of them, but I could choose which color I want him to behave as. So that does give you flexibility, but at the cost of only being able to do 1 sector instead of more.
Gotcha, it makes sense.
Quick reference, by the way, this sector is considered to be a dead space. So if you go through this way, you do not get 5 sectors. That one doesn't count.
Okay. And then thematically, it's like you're losing reputation because you're using like scrubs, I guess. Like lesser, because you lose a reputation by placing that.
All right. So again, that's what the corporate action is. If you ever use the corporate tokens, which are these things right here, this one's for this corporate.
For those guys, yeah.
That's how you get these guys. So for example, when Paul started and he placed his initial starting position here, he got to activate this, and that gave him this one. And in addition to being a limited number of them, they also have reputation requirements. These ones require no reputation requirement, but these ones require a minimum of a 4, a minimum of an 8, and a minimum of a 12 reputation to be able to claim them. Once they are out there, they behave pretty much the same as any other type of astronaut. And also you would have to pay credits, for example. So if I use one of these guys right here, and I wanted to activate one of these structures, I would have to pay the credit cost, even though I'm only activating 1 sector. So there is that drawback.
Okay.
So that is the corporation token, gets you these guys, and the corporate action lets you place these guys.
And it looks like the goals to correspond with getting that amount of
Yes.
those astronauts.
3 in your
civilians.
base, 5 in your base, or 7 in your base.
Yep.
Be aware. Yep. So that's just duplicate content.
And I'm guessing they don't give you the benefit in your base of that.
They count as, for example, your headquarters. You would get the reputation boost from them, but all the rest of these require a color to really do anything.
So they don't help that way. Okay.
Outside of putting them in your headquarters, it doesn't look like they do anything because they only get to emulate a color when you're doing their action out here.
Right. Gotcha. So there's that risk of clogging up your base with these civilians and to get the points, but it's going to cost you
12 points is a lot of points.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah. But the benefits you get by placing the correct colored astronauts in here is nice too.
All right. Now, the corporate token bonus for this corporation here is to get a blueprint token.
Okay.
And I started here, and at the start of the game, wherever you place, you get that I managed to get a blueprint token.
Yep.
Blueprint tokens can be, if you take a corporate action here, you can cash in blueprint tokens and use them to purchase these upgrades here. But if you spend the correct amount, let's see, you have to spend equal to the size of the new structure. So if I wanted to spend here, I would need 1 blueprint. To do this, I would need 2 blueprints.
Okay.
To do this one, I would need 5 blueprints. Okay.
Okay.
Then you will place them on top of one of your other structures.
Oh, so you need that amount of out there already, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
So for example, if I have a laboratory here, again, I'm in your space, I could take this one for 3 blueprints, this one for 2 blueprints, or this one for 1 blueprint.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's say I take this one for 3 blueprints. I would place it directly on top of mine, creating a second floor. Later,
Okay.
I could spend 2 more blueprints and I could make it even bigger. And then later on, I could spend 1 blueprint and make it even bigger.
Okay.
And what we have here is this goal, this corporate goal, is to have 2 structures with 2 levels.
2 levels. Yep.
This one is to have 1 structure
With
with
3.
3 levels.
Yep.
And this is to place Zenith Works structures with a total size of 7 or more. So you could do like right here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would need
Okay.
1 more to meet that requirement.
Specifically of these
Zenith structures.
Yep. Okay.
So that's the goals here, is to have towering structures or lots of them.
Interesting.
And again, if you take the token action, you're going to get a blueprint. And if you take the corporate action, you're going to be able to spend your blueprints to stack those.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay.
Those
So
are
that's
the-
later game, really. Is you're trying to build up blueprints first before you, are able to put that out.
Okay.
So those 2 are pretty straightforward.
Oh, quick reference. When we talked about retrieving astronauts at the maintenance phase, if there are civilians out there and nobody claims them, they will go to the gateway.
Okay.
So they don't disappear.
They don't go into the supply. Okay.
And at the end of the game, you get 1 victory point for every civilian in your base, on top of whatever you get
okay.
for the goals.
So there's that benefit too. Okay.
Yeah, that's what this little sand glass right here
Gotcha.
means.
Game end is the sand liner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the Zenith Works, it's worth knowing, at the end of a round, you will gain victory points depending on the height of your structures. You will get 1 victory point for every 2-level structure, 4 victory points for each 3-level structure, and 9 victory points if you have a 4-level structure.
Oh wow. Okay.
This only applies if the structure at the bottom is your color.
Okay.
I'm not sure how you would ever have it not be your color, but
Yeah, I don't know.
okay. Zenith Works structures do not count for majority when retrieving astronauts during the maintenance phase. They are size 0 for this purpose. So it's worth noting that if you place a bunch of those structures, that does not give you majority of structures for claiming astronauts during the maintenance phase.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. According to this, you can actually place them on their own. So if I wanted to, for some reason,
okay.
I could place this like that.
But you
And
don't.
then I could build off it. But it gives me 0 influence in that space. And if we have a space like this, that I'd have to have a thing here. If we had a space like this, and an astronaut was pointing at it, the astronaut would basically go to the lunar gateway.
Okay. So to be able to get this height structure, you have to be part of your
It would have to be your color on the foundation.
On the foundation. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make okay.
And each time you build up, it has to be at least 1 smaller than the one before it, I believe. If the newly built structure has an immediate ability, you may trigger it as if it had just been built.
Okay.
which doesn't make any sense because triggering it as if it had just been built is kind of the definition if it's a newly built structure.
Right, exactly.
But what do I know? I hope that doesn't mean I'm missing some nuance.
Okay.
But yeah. So in this case, it looks like you would get 1 victory point and 1. Okay, so if you build it, you get a victory point and times sigma. Okay, so that's just giving you the victory point times the number of levels.
Times the number of levels it's
Yeah.
on. Yep.
So that's not an immediate.
Yep.
This one does give you an immediate though. Gives you a rare earth. This one gives you a titanium. So those two have immediates.
Okay.
And these ones here looks like they're all +1 credit, +1 credit, +1 credit.
Yep.
So these get you +1 credit. These give you rare earth or titanium. And this one's going to give you a rare earth and a titanium. And
Place a corporate token.
it just has a question mark. So I believe that means you get to activate one, but you don't get to place it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, card. Some of those project cards for them are going to add some really weird building rules.
Okay. Yeah,
We'll get to them if those
looking at.
projects come up.
Yep.
Now comes what I think is the most complicated one, and that is the undermoon. So like all of them, it has goals. It has the cost for projects. It has the projects here. It has a corporate action, and it has a maintenance phase action,
Okay.
and it has these pieces here. So when you use the corporate token, which is like using this token here, then you will move your drill marker. So we all have, as an addition, this little sideboard here. And you might want to put that underneath, put yours
Yeah, I
under.
got it. Yep.
So the way this works is there's a drill token at the top that sits there. And when you use the corporation token, this will move down 1. And it will keep moving 1 space each time you use a corporate token. When you move it on top of one of these pieces, you will remove them. And you will place them according to some rules, and they will do something depending on which color they are. The red ones are going to be placed along the edge between 2 sectors, like this. These are called fracture tokens, and you have to have at least 1 structure there. So I would be able to place it like this because I have 1 structure on one of these 2 sectors. And then I would immediately gain 3 credits for doing this. However, there is a net negative effect that will happen because these stay in play.
Gotcha.
If I was to place this one, I would place it in the center of a sector where I have a structure, and then I immediately gain the resource I just covered. So if I placed it here, because I have a structure there, I would get titanium, and it would stay there. And then this blue one, you place that over a corporation token next to where you have a structure. So I would place it, for example, here like this. And then I would immediately gain whatever that corporate token would give me, in this case, a blueprint. It's worth noting, though, that when they stay there, and they essentially prevent those sectors from doing those things. Any sector that is adjacent to the red fracture do not earn credits.
Oh, okay. So it blatantly destroys that area for the most part.
But you can still do the other functions of your exploit the crater.
Okay.
The yellow ones and the blue ones prevent you from gaining that resource. So if I was to put this here, I would get titanium, but then nobody else could get that until this was repaired. Repairing a fracture is you have to take a exploit the crater action, which means putting one of your people on a row that points to it. And then when you exploit a sector with a fracture token in or around it, and whose color matches the astronaut type that you used to exploit the crater that action,
Okay.
then you may take the fracture token instead of activating that sector and flip it on its bottom side, and then you immediately gain 2 reputation. So if this was here,
Oh, okay.
and then somebody took a red astronaut and placed it here,
Oh, they okay.
then they could, instead of activating this, they could flip this because their color matches that, and then they would get 2 reputation, and that would just stay like that.
There's the flip side of that. Yep.
And they all have 2 reputation on the back. And again, you need a yellow astronaut to repair a yellow, and you would need a blue astronaut to repair a blue.
Okay.
The corporate action. So we talked about the token action, gets you to move your drill. If the drill moves over top of a fracture, you get the benefit for placing the fracture, but the fracture stays there until it's repaired. The corporate action allows you to choose one of the leftmost of these in a row. So you could choose this one, or this one. And if this one was taken, you could choose this one, or this one.
Okay.
You choose the leftmost one, and then you place it into your tableau right like this.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then you are going to, let's see. You may then immediately move an astronaut from your base into that hall, and then it will provide the indicated bonus during the income phase if there's an astronaut next to it. So let's say I had my drill here like this, and then I moved on down to here. Now I would have an open hall. So until my drill gets down to here, this is technically not really available.
Oh, okay.
The drill has to move 3 times down to here, and then I could take the corporate action to pick one of these, put it here, and then I could immediately move an astronaut from my base, assuming I have one, into here. And then when the income phase turn comes, this astronaut would give me a rare earth and 2 something. Small print. 2 victory points and a rare earth.
Okay.
So that's kind of nice. And again, these are all different. And then on the maintenance phase, you lose reputation equal to the position of your drill marker. So you'll see that there are -1 reputation here, -2 reputation here, and so on. So during the maintenance phase, you will lose reputation. I think the storyline for that is that you're causing moonquakes and you're causing fractures.
Gotcha, but
and you're making it... Yeah, so you're like a dwarf in Moria. You dig too deep.
Gotcha.
And eventually at the bottom, the Balrog comes out.
Oh, wait, a -6 reputation if you get to the bottom. Okay.
Well, nobody likes Balrogs.
Yeah.
Okay. Also during the income phase, yeah, you get the any halls that you manage to place. And of course, on the back, there are the goals and projects as usual.
That will come out, yeah, as we go. All right, so you are the first player, so you get to... Let's go ahead and bring these back out and draft what we're going to take.
All right.
So I get to pick first because that you're...
Yep, reverse turn order. You get to pick first. Remember that these are the resources you're going to get. These are going to determine the turn order, and these are the astronauts that you're going to get.
I'm going to go with this one here.
Okay. So grab yourself a rare earth and 2
Yellow.
titaniums.
All right.
And you're going to get 7 credits and those astronauts. And I think I'm going to take this one. And so this one's going to go into here. So I'm going to get my astronauts. And you should leave the astronauts on the ship. This is not like Keyflower. The ships aren't going to go back anywhere. So you're going to have this ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can just put your astronauts right on the ship.
All right. These are one-time use ships.
Yep. We have the round 2 and the round 3 ones.
Yep.
All right. I'm looking at the chat. Yes, rhubarb thrives in dark, wet places.
Yeah, they're talking about rhubarb.
That's odd. I grew up in a place where we had wild rhubarb in our front yard.
Oh, no kidding.
And I was always warned not to eat it because certain parts of it are very poisonous.
Yeah,
but yet, at the same time, other parts can be made into pie.
You do have to be careful, yes.
The funny thing is, I don't remember which parts are the safe ones.
Oh, no.
Can you hand me 6 credits, please?
Yep. There you go.
Okay. So just to reiterate, we have gone through and done all of these phases here, except the turn order. I have a 4. What do you have? A 5?
So
I stay first player.
First player, yeah.
Okay, and then we need to populate this with 3 yellow, and a red, and 2 blue. All right. And then these can just, this one's gone.
Gone, yep.
I'll put it over here.
Okay.
All right, so I am the first player. I have to make a decision what I want to do, and I think I very keenly would like to, I'd like to take a command action. I'm going to take this yellow person.
Okay.
I'm going to place them here to take this command action for free. And that is the command action that allows me to build. And I am going to spend 2 of my titanium to build this workshop. But before I do that, I'm also going to spend this rare earth to get a solar panel. And that's going to push us up 1 on the power meter.
Okay.
And now I have a solar panel. So when I place this here, I'm going to put the solar panel there. And that is awesome. Okay, I then played the correct color. So I have a bonus token activation, I believe.
That's placing.
That's placing?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to place... I'm going to place one of these right here then. And I know that I get to activate that one that I just placed, so I will activate it to get a civilian who will immediately go into my board. I'll put him right there in the waiting area.
Should I have put my guy, my waiting guy,
Yeah.
in there too? Okay. Because I got him in the beginning.
Yep. All right, so that was my turn, and now it's on you.
Okay, I think I would like to do pretty much the same.
Okay.
It's going to cost me a credit though, and then I will also be spending 2 titanium to do. Is that the same thing to put out my well, first rare earth to produce that.
Which will put us up 2 on the chart.
Yep. So
Note that we can no longer buy solar panels until
Right.
that goes down.
and I'm gonna go. Actually, did I even have to do that? 'Cause I can build out farther, right? If I want
And you could
to.
place, you're doing a workshop, right? So you could
Yeah.
go here, or you couldn't go there because you already got green, but you could
Yeah.
go here, here, without having to buy a solar panel, or you could go off into
Off
the boonies.
farther. Yeah, I think what the heck, I'll do that. I'll go here and start that.
Okay.
That way I got some decent things going on there.
And you do get to place now one of these tokens.
Where I built.
Yep, it has to be, it'll be here.
Okay, I think I will do one of these here.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's going to give you an immediate corporate action for that, which is, you get a blueprint, I think. No,
No, it's this one over here.
So you're going to get, the corporate action is one of these things. Do you have any place to put it?
That's maybe why I don't want to do that then, actually.
Yeah, maybe put a
Yeah.
different one.
Let's actually do the blueprint, which I can't do there. No, I can't do that one, actually.
Let me see. How do we move
Yeah, that might be a later game thing. I can't place a blueprint. Oh, I don't want to make this super expensive. Nope, I can't place that either.
How do we move that thing again?
Which one? The
corporate token. Oh, no, that moves the drill. I'm sorry. So if you place that here, you can move it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking that was awful hard.
I was gonna say that'd be
Yeah, so now you would move your drill down 1.
Boom. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Is that the only way in which the drill moves?
As far as I can tell, yes. Unless you have a project here that does something.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so now it's back to me. I think that I would like to... I am going to use an engineer. I think. Do I want to? No. I think I want to use a technician. No, I'm gonna use my yellow guy here, and I'm going to exploit the crater.
Okay.
So I'm gonna place him here, and that goes down this way. And I have a presence in. Wait a minute. Something's not right here. I don't have this. That's a leftover.
Yeah,
That was
was
the
part
demo.
of this either.
No, I paid for that.
Oh, you did pay for that
I
one. Yeah,
paid
that's
for
right.
that
Yeah, that's
one.
right. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go like this here. And I don't have to pay because I have a presence. And the yellow one is going to give me resources. So I get a rare earth and a titanium.
Okay.
I'll put those into my bank. Now it's back to you.
Okay. And this one activates one of these things, correct?
That one there is going to be... That is a command action for funding a project. That allows you to pay whatever's here to get one of these
One of
cards.
projects. Okay.
And the bonus action is to take one of these actions.
Gotcha. Okay. Based on what your reputation.
Or you could do like one of these because they have the same
Oh,
symbol.
okay.
Or if
Yep.
you have a project card with that symbol, you could do that.
All right. Let me look at these project cards. Spend that. Oh, okay. So this is a way to make
Victory points.
victory points, but it's also a way to have these guys useful in your.
Mhm.
You spend one less for each structure during the maintenance phase. Yeah.
So you get reduced cost.
Okay. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got that. So that might not be a bad thing to grab, actually. Let me do that. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna spend 5 monies. Have to be at 5. It costs 1 energy, and I'll take this
Okay,
maintenance
so
crew.
Yep. And so when the maintenance time comes, that wrench icon is going to be, what does it say?
So I'll spend one less for each structure with one of these guys in it. So that
Okay.
will be the ability to place them out on the board and then reduce the cost of
That's a good one.
for that.
So now there's always 2 of these visible. So this will go here, and then we will flip the next one.
Now I also get to do it with the gear.
Yep. So anything
icon.
that's got that, either from the reputation area or from a corporation, or if you have a project that you would have it on.
Okay. So, this one is this where I get to place a
You get to place one of those people out in the crater and do the exploit the crater action.
exploit the crater. Maybe that one. That one allows me. I can't do that yet because I can't place one of those tokens yet. And this one, yeah, I don't have blueprints, so I can't do that one. All right, let's go. So this just gives me straight up two
Reputation.
reputation. Let's just do that.
Okay. And now it's back to me. I'm going to choose.
I love this game. Are these the new corporations? Yes, they are. We've got the Lunar City, we have the Undermoon, and we have Zenith Works that we're playing. Panasaurus sent this over so you guys can get a look of how these work. This will be on the YouTube channel, Panic Games, if you want to watch the playthrough later on or want to see how the different corporations, how the rules are different.
I am going to. I'm going to place this guy here.
Okay.
That's a 3 cost, 3 credit, but I have a presence here and a presence here, so there is no cost to me.
Nice.
And the red guys are good for collecting income, I believe. So I believe I will get 3, and 3 is 6 credits. Yeah. Yep, so that's going to be 6 credits, please.
Okay. Here you go.
It's on you.
All right, I'm gonna do something similar, but not quite. So I will go. So the yellow ones, you get the things in the.
Yeah, so the yellow guys, if you exploit the crater, you're getting the resource.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. It's gonna cost me 1 because of that one.
Yep. That goes to the bank
That
because
goes
that's
there. But I will get a titanium, 2 titaniums, and a rare earth.
correct. There's 2 titaniums and a rare earth. I thought about doing that, but
Is it worth getting? Must have or just different? I'd say if you have gotten kind of tired of the corporations in the base box and you want kind of a change of pace of different mini games, basically that with these, because that's basically so it does add these tokens that benefit you getting victory points earlier, and just in general you get resources going up that victory point track. You do get a new person from India, and you get these 3 corporations. So. I wouldn't different for sure. I don't know if it's a must have. I'd say if you've played a lot of Shackleton base and you feel like you want some more of it, this would be a good expansion to get.
and I would add, having played it a fair bit, that the starter ones that come in the box, they tend to be all over the map in terms of complexity. They use like a 4-star rating for complexity. These are all 3 out of 4
Okay.
complexity, so they're on the heavier side.
Gotcha.
I do think that particularly this one where you're stacking is very interesting. This one, I'm still not sure yet. And this one is fairly straightforward, but that one I think is the one I like the most.
This one seems very risk reward because it's going to cost you reputation for doing that stuff there.
And you're making fractures that.
Yeah, you're clogging up things on the board. Yeah, there's definitely, it's kind of messing with gameplay a little more in a negative way.
I think I'm going to go here. Okay. And no, that's not where I want to go. Yeah, I think I'm going to go here. And this guy here, he's going to get me these corporation tokens. I just want to double check that, make sure.
Yep, the blue one. Yep.
So I can activate this one and this one, but I have to pay this guy first. I'm on a 1, so I have to pay 1 credit. Thank you so kind, banker. And so on this one, I'm going to be able to move my drill So my drill is going to descend down to here. And then on this one here, I am going to be able to, I believe, get one of these civilians.
Yes.
And he is going to go right here in this dome for now.
Okay. And this helps me with multiple actions. Some of these I can't quite do yet, so I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do something similar. In that I'm gonna just simply go. You're there, so I can move my. That moves the drill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I might want to do. So I'm gonna do that and activate that.
Okay.
It doesn't cost me anything because I'm the only one present.
Yep.
And I will move this.
Which lets you put a fracture token.
Okay.
And that would have to go somewhere around here. And because of the way the things are, I think it would have to go here or here.
Yeah, and I think this makes the most sense.
Okay, so you're going to immediately, for a red fracture token, you are immediately going to receive, let's see, 3 credits, I believe.
Oh, that's good.
Is that right?
The drill thing on there.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 credits, yep. So get yourself 3 credits.
Oh, yep. Okay, I see it.
And then now that's going to basically cause trouble for people trying to work there. So just a reminder that the red fractures, those will not earn credits anymore. So those will not earn credits if you put a red person in.
Gotcha.
Until a red person goes there and then
clears
repairs clears it, which is worth 2 reputation.
Right, because you'll flip that little token. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was my thing.
I think I'm going to go here. And so I'm going to visit this spot, and I'm going to choose to get 3 credits.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I'm going to take a yellow astronaut and put him in my workshop. And then I can do a corporate action. The corporate action I'm going to take is this one to give myself 2 reputation.
That seems pretty good, actually. Yeah. So when do I get to place this guy out?
On the map?
Or just is he just available, or is
he's
he...
available to place in your structures. He'll go out on the map when you take a corporate action here.
Okay. Okay. That looked pretty good. So I'm gonna do that and get the 3 credits.
Okay. And you can take any one except the one you just put.
I'm gonna take red guy, I think.
He doesn't go there. He goes in your base.
Actually, let's go yellow.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, that makes sense. I already did the yellow there. So technically, I could hit this guy here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just do that. And then I get to do one of those actions. That makes sense to. I'll just do that. I'll just do 2 reputation.
Okay. So now you've got the ability to get a titanium as
an action, one of the cog actions. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Nice to have money again.
I am going to go here as a command action. It's going to cost me 2.
Okay.
So let me get 1 back, please.
All right.
And I'm going to build the only thing I can at this point, which is this. And I'm going to spend 1 titanium to build this. And I'm going to build it right here.
Okay. I'm going to do this one.
I don't get the bonus because I didn't match
the color. Yep. I'm going to do here. And I'm going to do 2 reputation again. 2. I'm going to lose reputation for drilling into the moon. So that's my first. Then I can also can I do those multiple times or
nope?
No, that's
in the reputation. It's only 1 per. I mean, you could do this one.
That's what I'm saying.
But you can't do this one twice.
Right. But I can do additional. So I will take a titanium, please. Okay. That's my second. And these don't seem available yet. You basically have to have or this has to move one more before I can do that. Shoot, might not use that last one. And then this allows me to.
That one is that one. Hold on. Command action.
It's like any astronaut color to somewhere.
The bonus for that one is after resolving all effects from this command action, you must trigger its bonus if you deploy a scientist. You take an astronaut from the lunar gateway and place them on an available slot in your base. So yeah, you just get a guy from the gateway.
That works.
That is nice.
I'll put that there. Okay.
Okay. All right, so we have all done our actions. Now we're ready for maintenance. And I'm going to go slow on this just because it's our first time in a while.
Okay.
First thing is corporate maintenance. So we go from corporation 1 to 3 and resolve their maintenance steps, if any. So let's start with corporation 1. They don't have a maintenance step.
That one doesn't. Nope.
So go to corporation 2. They have a maintenance step, which is right here.
I lose a reputation.
I just want to double check. Yes, you lose reputation equal to the position of your drill marker.
So I'm at a 1 still, so yep.
And so am I.
Yep, so you lose 1 as well.
Yep. And then we go to this one, which has
just victory points for stacking. We haven't got there yet.
Yep.
For things stacked on our structures.
Yep. Okay. So then that is the corporate maintenance. So now we're going to go to retrieve astronauts from the crater. So we're going to start up here. I'm just going to go around clockwise. This is the first guy. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 units. Nobody else contests it. I'm going to get this guy.
Yep.
And you can have more astronauts than you can place right now because you're going to get the opportunity to move them around.
Okay.
Now this one here, you have more than me. He's yours.
Okay.
Keep going around. This one here, you've got more than pink. He's yours.
That's you.
Oh, wait. That's right. That's me.
Yep.
I'm losing my mind.
It's okay.
I'm used to playing blue.
Yeah.
This one here is mine.
That one is
And then
mine.
this one here is yours. Now, you can move them around any way you want, and any excess you're going to end up losing. So I'm going to put this guy here, and
I can put one in reserve.
yes, you can.
Okay.
Put this guy here,
That guy there.
and I'm actually going to toss this red guy. And I believe the ones that you can't place go back to the supply. Let me just double check.
Yeah, it makes sense for me to keep that guy there because I get 1 less when the.
Oh, they go back to the lunar gateway. So this guy goes
Okay.
back to the lunar gateway if you can't place him.
This guy will too.
Then we collect income. So let's see. Players gain income from the corporations, if any. Players gain income from their domes. 1 titanium for each engineer, 3 credits for each technician, and 2 victory points for each scientist. So I have a scientist here. That's going to give me 2 victory points.
Okay.
And you have nobody.
Yep.
Unless that card lets you make him equivalent to something.
No, it just reduces costs, maintenance costs.
And then we get reputation for headquarters. And so we look at corporations. Do we get any income from the corporations?
Not that I see. What would it look like?
I don't see any either. Yeah, I think we're
I don't
all
see
set.
anything current. Yep.
Okay. So then we're going to have to figure out the maintenance costs. So I have 2 domes. That's 2. I have a workshop. That's 2 more. That's 4. And that looks like that's my maintenance. Oh, yeah. We also have to have maintenance for our reputation. So I have 1 additional for my reputation. So that's 5. So anything basically that's got that little wrench symbol.
Oh, okay.
So I've got 5, and then these guys are -3 each, so I'm at -6. My net is 0. I have 0 maintenance.
Okay. So I'm at 2, 3.
No, it's only the highest. It's not.
Oh, it's only the highest. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct, because of each little wrench, and then obviously these are here for 6, and then this would be a -1. So yeah, I'm good.
You're good.
No cost.
Okay, and then we do astronaut cleanup. All astronauts from the command action area go back to the supply.
Okay.
So they go in the supply. That is the first round. We are
All right.
1/3 of the way through the game.
There we go. Okay.
So now we're going to pick 3 of these at random.
All right. It's always 6 astronauts that we're gonna get.
Yep. It's always going to be 6. It's
Okay.
not like Keyflower.
No change in the amounts.
Nope.
I guess you don't want to not fill your ship. So I get to pick first
And our old
again.
ships go back.
Oh, okay.
So
There you go.
all right.
So I get to pick because you are first player still, based on the draw I had.
You get the
last
first
time.
draft pick.
It's hard not to go for that. I think this isn't bad though. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one,
Okay.
and I'll get a titanium and 6 space bucks.
All right, and then your astronauts. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to get 2 titanium and 5 credits. And I'll get my astronauts.
Yep. And a blue.
2 blue. Now, the excess from here is going to go into there. So we have this. The only rule is you cannot have more than 4 at this stage. So we already have 3 red.
Okay.
We'd add 2 more, it'd be 5. So this is limited and capped at
one.
only 1 more. So we're going to have 4. We
Blue would
get
be the
1 more
same,
blue,
but
which is going to put us at 4.
Max,
And 3
we're
more
gonna max
yellows.
out on all of them. Okay.
And the red extra is just not placed.
Okay.
Okay. So the lunar portal is alive and well.
Just hanging out in a satellite somewhere.
Yep. They're at the Stargate.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And then this one just goes back.
Okay.
Okay. So we look at our ship number. I have a 4.
2.
You become the first player.
Oh, okay.
So now you are the first player.
Interesting. That's a good deal. What do we need for that? Yeah, so I'm gonna go here and build this. Well, let me look what I got up there. Expand. I do have a rare earth. Do I need a sand? I need solar. I can't. Oh, I can build solar still because we drop down into that. That one messed up. Gotta see what are the resources and what are the things here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have to. So I'm gonna spend 2 titanium to build. Where was I gonna build? Here. Over there. Got a blue guy in reserve. I'll just put him in there.
Technically, you wouldn't be able to move them until something.
Till we are able to move stuff. Okay, I won't do it. No,
I think you can move them whenever you pick one out of here, though.
Is that what it is? Okay.
And at the end, before you
Oh,
collect.
I see it right there. Plus, yep, it's right there. And I maybe with that one too when you're grabbing one from the. Yeah. Okay. So I do get the bonus, so I can place out these tokens. Woof. I can't put a drill down because it's already there, but I can do one of these guys. I'll do that here. Okay. Yep.
I'm going to go here. And I get 3 corporate actions. My first one is going to be here to give me +2 reputation.
Okay.
My second corporate action is going to be this one to place out one of my purple guys. I'm going to place a purple guy here. And I am going to choose to activate this one, which doesn't cost me anything because I have a presence there.
Yep.
I'm choosing to activate the purple guy as the blue type of astronaut. So I'm going to get this, which is going to let me move this.
Drill. You're going to fracture something.
Yep. And I'm going to fracture.
Fracture but hold.
Right here. That's going to give me 3 credits, please.
No, yep. There you go.
Then, let me see. I also have one more corporate action. I'm going to choose to take this corporate action again. And I'm going to put this guy right here. And I'm going to once again activate this to get another movement of my drill down to here.
Drill, baby, drill.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Like by placing here, does it just do this, or do I have to pay?
So for here, you have a presence, it wouldn't cost you anything.
Right.
You do not have a presence, it would cost you. You'd have to pay 1 credit to me, and then one of these spaces, you would have to probably sacrifice the action
Be able to
to
do that.
cure the fracture.
Okay.
But then the other one would be okay because at that point the fracture would be cured.
Gotcha. Okay. That's what I want to do.
Okay. I'll
So,
get my 1 credit, please.
oh, yep.
Gimme.
Yes. So the red is income, correct?
The red is going to give you reputation. Yeah, you're going to get
Income and reputation. Well, reputation for this.
Yep. So
this flips.
That's 2 reputation.
Yep. So I'll go up 1, 2,
And then the other one you can get 3 credits reputation. 3 credits money.
3. How's the 3 work? I just get 3 for.
Yep, because it's a red astronaut and there's another sector.
Okay.
So the first sector you lost out on collecting income because you had to spend time fixing the fracture, which got you the 2 reputation.
Gotcha.
And then this one.
So it would have been 6 if. Okay.
If the fracture wasn't there.
Gotcha.
But you got the 2 reputation for fixing the fracture.
I bought 3D printed geocitic domes for this game. Oh, that would be really cool. Yeah. There is some upgraded bits in the solar panels.
Yep. There's wooden ones.
Yep.
That was a promo from Gen Con, I think. Okay. Well, let's see what I'm going to do. I don't want to give you any money.
Why not? I like money.
I don't like giving you money.
Oh. That's sad.
Yeah.
Dudes.
All right. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to spend a credit to take that build action.
Okay.
The build action I'm going to do is going to be... I'm going to build out... I'm going to have to. I'm going to spend both of these titanium and a rare earth to get a battery. So the battery, solar panel I should say,
Yep.
It's going to go there. And then that was 2 energy. No, solar panels can't be bought again.
All right.
And then I am going to place a workshop. This one. I'm going to place it.
Andy Bob said I got some credit coins. I bought some Vantage coins in Black Friday sale and used for this.
I've got the Vantage coins too.
I do too.
All right, so I'm gonna go there. Okay.
Okay. Boy, I need to do that. Yeah. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
And
what's the credit cost on that?
1.
I'll take a credit, please, for this sector.
You make change, or do I need to break it?
Yeah, I can make change.
Okay.
You got 3?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. And that allows me to do. So I'll grab one of these guys. My reputation's high enough. I can.
Yep.
Get one of them. They just come.
They go anywhere on your board where you want to put them in your base.
Okay, so that goes there. And then I'm gonna move my drill down 1.
Okay.
And I get I get to activate.
That's when you place that fracture.
Oh, that's right. Wait, over it. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So now it's
I see
me.
that.
I'm going to go here. And because I have a presence. Wait a minute. No, I don't need more money.
I need some of that.
I'm going to place this guy to the lunar gate.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I can do that because it only tests the number when it goes to the start. Okay, so then I'm going to get 3 coin.
Yep.
I'm going to take this guy here, place him here. And then I get to take corporate action. I'm going to take the corporate action to give myself +2 reputation. Okay. It's your turn.
I'm going to do this here. It's going to cost 2. That's 1, but
one to me and
1 to you. Like 2. No, I'm. This is more.
You have a presence here and
there.
a presence here, so you're only paying for this one.
Just 1. Okay.
And it's just 1.
There you go. And then I will get 2 titaniums and a rare earth.
Yep. I need to get more yellow people. That's what I need. There's your titanium and your rare earth.
All right.
Those are expensive down there, aren't they? Well, no, they're credits and... Yeah. I'm going to put this guy down here.
Okay.
And I'm going to purchase one of these. Which one do I want?
Looks like this guy makes it so any of these things equal any color. One of these guys equals any color as far as placing in your base.
Yeah, what's this one here? Produce 1 energy for each red guy in there. This one is gain 1 victory point for each blue person in there. I'm going to do this one here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to... The normal cost is 5 credits with a 5 minimum energy, and it uses a credit. I mean, it uses an energy. But I have a red guy in this workshop, so I can do it for 4 credits.
Okay.
So I need 1 credit back, please. And the energy is going to go down 1. I'm going to take this. And if you can flip the next one.
Yep.
And I'm also going to get, because I use a corporate action, and I'm going to use the corporate action here to get a titanium.
Okay.
I got plenty of money. Just don't have the resources that I want.
Yeah. So, okay. I'm going to build. Here's going to cost me 2. And it's going to cost me... I'm going to build my ring
Oh.
here.
Do you have a solar panel for it?
There's one available.
Oh, yeah.
And
why did I buy that?
I don't know.
I'm an idiot.
I appreciate it.
I was thinking about... It's funny because I bought that because I was going to use it, and then I'm sitting there thinking where to place my structure, and I'm like, I can't place my dome anywhere because I don't have a solar panel.
I was seeing it there. I was like, yeah, it's because we can't purchase them right now. I had the rare earth to do it, but
that hurts.
yeah. Where would be good with this?
Well, I did warn you in the beginning that could happen.
Yes, this is true.
So
And you taught me well.
I did that for demo purposes. It's a teaching moment.
So that's going to cost 4 titanium and a rare earth
and
2 energy.
Yep.
So here's my... Should be all there.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, that was stopping me from... I was like, oh, no, I can't build it. But then I looked like, oh, right, there's one right here. Happy dang.
Well, I'm going to place this guy right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend 1.
Yep.
And I'm going to get another one of these. And I still have the red guy there, so the cost, the minimum is 4 instead of 5, and it's going to cost 5 if I get those. Let me see what those down there are.
Gain victory points for each...
Yeah, dome on top of that. What's the other one?
And then it's collect money from... I think that's when these activate, actually. I think that's where these coincide, is by the cards of what's on here.
I like the idea of stacking, but man, that's so hard to do.
It is.
Well,
you got to get blueprints.
Yeah, I have one, but one only gets me a dome. Although a dome wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing to have.
No, yeah. And if you had this, it's those domes that... Well, it's for each, I don't know.
Did I go in the right place? I put a blue guy down, didn't I?
Yeah.
Those blue guys are the ones that do the command actions. I'm looking at the.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry.
You're in the wrong. Yeah,
I meant to put this guy.
Okay,
I put the wrong guy down.
that's fine.
Now
Now
I
you can do it.
Yeah, now I can do it. So what's this one do? I'm repairing. Also exploit the sector. Ooh, I like that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one, and that's gonna cost me 4 credits. It's gonna pop this down 1. Okay, so I need 1 back in change, please.
Yep.
Oops. And now, whenever I repair, I can exploit as well.
Nice.
Oh, and oh shoot, I forgot. Did you remember to get your immediate at the top?
Oh no.
What was that?
Look like I get another guy.
Yeah, go ahead and grab yourself one of the survivors.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter reputation on that because it's from a card.
Okay, so I can take it.
Mine was I get 2 drill movements.
Would it be smart to take a high one then?
I think you have to take the lowest one.
Oh, lowest one. Okay.
Okay. So I have here 2 drill movements. So I would have technically had to fracture something. And this was last turn.
That.
Where? Okay. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put it right. I have to put it someplace where I have a presence. So I'm gonna put it there. No.
Oh man.
I'm gonna put it here. And then this one here, I would have got a titanium.
Gotcha.
Got to remember to get those immediate bonuses. Those things add up.
Is this the benefit for these? Is it you building these structures?
I have no idea what that means.
Okay.
That's a new one to me.
Yeah.
Let's see if it says. So those are on here. What's the name of that one?
Polyfunctional center.
I remember that one. Polyfunctional center. Immediately place the polyfunctional center in an empty sector. You may build a solar panel for free to power that sector.
Oh wow. Okay.
At the end of the round, you gain 1 victory point for each dome overbuilt on the poly. So that's what this one is.
Ah. Okay.
So basically, you place that one in a sector, you get a free solar panel, and then every round you get a victory point for every dome you built on it.
On top of it. Okay.
As a corporate action, players can spend a blueprint to overbuild one of their domes on an available slot and immediately gain whatever bonus they cover up.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Interesting.
That is good. I like that.
Okay.
I still get this bonus here.
Yep.
So I'm going to use it to get another
Titanium. Okay. Goodness.
All right.
Okay, I have 1 guy left. Do the. Yeah, that really won't help that much. I have stuff there. I could get income. Get 6 there. Do I want to do that? I could. This is that one you spend to move the rover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I want to spend 2 for that, and then I get that? Yeah, I might do that. So what is it? What's the energy? Oh, it has to be at 5.
Yeah, so we actually have to flip over another
Oh,
one
yep.
of these. So that's the other one.
Energy has to be at 5 to be able to do that one.
Yep.
Okay, then I can't do it. We're at 4.
Unless you had your other workshop, but
They have the workshop.
yeah, but you have it. Don't.
Oh
have it
yeah, I
placed
don't.
yet.
Yeah, I don't have that one yet. Don't have that just yet. Not a titanium. So yeah, so that pretty much limits these things.
Yeah, I think the only one you can get for the 4 current limit is that one there,
Yep.
which is those 2.
And what does that allow me to do with this by activating
That means if you get this, then you can spend here to get one of those.
those cards? Okay. That's right.
So basically, you're taking a what they call, to use the correct jargon, it is a fund a project command action.
Okay. In that case, I got no place to. Oh, I have space here.
Mm-hmm. You got lots of space for
Lots of
people.
Space for people there, and that allows me to do
Reputation bonus during the maintenance phase.
based on how many I have
Mhm.
there.
Each one's worth a +1 reputation.
Okay, I think I will do that. I'm gonna do this,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like it doesn't matter what color.
You'll get 3 credits first.
3 credits. Yep. And I can place. Looks like it doesn't matter. So
Now keep in mind that you will get the chance to maneuver guys around, so you may want a blue to fill out your other workshop.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I want
Because
to
you
get
can
that
always,
guy over there.
yeah.
Yeah, true. And isn't that what this is?
That just lets you take one.
That just moves it, and then I can do one of the
Command actions.
Command actions.
Sorry, corporate actions.
Corporate,
Actions. These are the command actions.
Right.
The gears are the corporate actions.
I have no blueprint, so I can do that. Pretty sure I can do this now. By Panik, I got an empty spot. So I will take this. Looks like it goes here.
It goes over.
Does it go over? Okay, where the rover was?
Yep. And there's a way to flip it for victory points, but I'm not sure yet.
Oh, the other spot is where you can place. Looks like you can place astronauts in here too. Okay.
And you have to place them in order for that thing to do its thing. If you don't have a person placed in there, it doesn't do anything.
Do I get the victory points and?
Hold on. I'm seeing how you flip it.
Okay.
So when you take a corporate action, you may either take the leftmost underground hall token and put it in your hall and place it next to a drill symbol. And then you may immediately move any astronaut from your base to that hall, and it will provide the indicated bonus during the income phase if there's an astronaut next to it. And then the next time you take a corporate action, if you have a place, you can take another one of these, or you can flip one of those over for 6 victory points if you would rather.
Oh, that's what the other side is?
Yeah, but it's a second corporate action.
So this will be, that's each cleanup phase I'll get.
Yep,
2 victory points. Maintenance phase, I'll get 2 victory points and
a rare earth.
Okay.
Which is not bad.
No. Okay, that was cool.
Yeah. I'm starting to get an idea of how that's going to work.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've only got this guy left. Do I go deep? How deep do I want to dig?
I don't know.
My reputation's going to hurt, though, if I keep causing these fractures. Okay, I'm going to go down here. It's going to cost me 1 token, 1 credit.
Okay.
And corporate actions, I think I'm going to spend 1 corporate action here to get a titanium. And 1 corporate action here to get +2 reputation to offset the enormous dump that I'm going to take from causing all these fractures. I have 1 corporate action left. I think I'm also going to take one of these. Which one do I want? I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to place it here. And I'm going to place a blue guy there immediately. Because I have this project that gives me extra victory points for that. Okay. I think that's it.
Okay.
So now we have the maintenance phase, corporate maintenance. So we start here. There's no corporate maintenance for this one.
No.
We do have here, though. I'm going to take a 3-point hit on my reputation.
I'll take 2.
And then down here, victory points for structures.
We don't have any stack structures yet.
Yeah. Okay. I'll check something. Okay. And remember, you can always refer to these at any time if you want to.
Okay.
Paul.
Yep.
I'm thinking that the next step is retrieving astronauts. Oh no, yeah, we did the corporate maintenance.
Yep.
So the next thing is retrieving astronauts from the crater. So we start here. We go clockwise. This guy, you've got 2 and I've got 2. So we go to the tiebreaker, which is biggest structure closest. So this one's yours.
Thank you.
And we go to this one. I've got 3. Nobody else has any, so this is mine. And I'm going to place them. I'm going to place them here.
Oh, 2 a.m. there. All right, Indy Bob, thank you for dropping in. And yeah, if you want to watch the rest, it will be on my YouTube channel.
And then we keep going around. This one here. I've got 2 and you've got 2. The tiebreaker is closest to him, so you're closest. You get him.
Okay.
This one here, I've got 3, so
Straight up
I'm going to
you.
get this one. I'm going to put him here.
I think I got that one.
And then this one here, you've got 3 and I've got 3, and you've got the closest, so he's yours.
Yep.
Okay. And now we're going to go to the shuttle phase of the next round. We're going to get 3 more shuttles.
We can place these guys on our.
Oh, yeah.
Or-
Yeah. I'm skipping ahead, aren't I?
Yeah, you're good.
We got to move them around wherever we want, and then we got to collect income and pay maintenance. I'm losing my mind.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. It doesn't really matter where these guys are. Okay. I've got my people where I want them, so
Yeah, me too.
collecting income, corporations, domes, and headquarters. So let's do the headquarters first. You've got 4 people. You're going to get 4 reputation. Go ahead and move yourself up on the track.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Then for domes, I have nobody in my domes. You've got a purple guy, so nothing for us in the domes. And then corporations, I actually am going to get something for the corporation. I have right here, gain 1 for every blue person in this area. I have a blue person there, so I'm going to get a point.
Do you mind if I swap out like a yellow to
Yeah.
there just to get the?
Yeah, just to get the income?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I believe that yellow guy is going to get you...
Titanium.
Titanium, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and... Here's a titanium.
All right. Thank you.
And then, did all that. I think that is... Yeah, I think that's what I've got to work with. Okay, so I got the 1 victory point for this.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're ready for the...
We have to pay for our maintenance. Right?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
we
just
to that point?
thinking, yeah, we're there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And my reputation, that makes 7. So my total is -6 for this workshop. I got to pay in 1.
So I've got. Okay, so 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8,
8.
12.
Oh, right, 12, and
-6 for the workshop.
minus
2 more.
2 more. Because he's not in my structure. So that they're each. So
8.
8. So I owe 4.
Yep.
Okay.
And that starts to add up.
Yeah.
I've played before where nobody thought to put people in the workshop, and the maintenance got really bad. Really
that would be
fast.
bad. Yeah.
We kind of have it on easy mode with our maintenance right now, but it's still going to get expensive in the last round.
Sure. More stuff you build and yeah.
Okay, then astronaut cleanup. Anybody down here goes back in the thing.
Supply. Okay.
Okay. So next, we're going to have these ships for the last shuttle phase. How many people are actually watching?
9.
9 people?
Yeah.
That feels like a pretty good number.
We got up to 10.
Double digits.
Yeah.
All right. Pick 3.
Go there. This one hiding.
All right.
All right. So.
Turn in our old ones because we don't need them anymore.
Yep.
And I am in last place,
You get to
so
pick
I get to
first.
pick first. I'm thinking that it's a tough call, but I think I'm taking... Oof. I think I'm taking this one.
Oh man, you get this one. You get to place whatever those are called. One of these tokens.
I think I just take a corporate action. I think I place one.
Oh, just take it.
Yeah. So I'll get 4 credits, please.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, because it doesn't have the. Oh, you just take one of them. Yeah, I got it. Yep.
And then the corporate action I'm going to take is going to be... I'm going to take one of these things here.
Okay.
Corporate action. Taking... Oh, wait, I never got my thing here. I was supposed to get a rare earth and 2 victory points.
Same.
Yeah, what did you get?
Rare earth and 2 victory points.
Okay. Let's give ourselves the victory points. And you got 2.
Yeah, I'm on the board.
Yeah.
Look at there.
I'm going to take...
Look at there.
take this one. That's going to go right here.
All right, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna do this here, and I get a titanium and 3 credits.
Wait a minute, I think I did that wrong.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, I took a corporate action, not a token action. My mistake. This goes back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I have to move my drill down, which is then going to put a fracture out there. And I'm going to put that fracture right here.
Okay. So I got. Did I get my tape? No, I didn't get my. Or did yeah?
I didn't give you a titanium,
Titanium. Okay,
so
yeah.
you get a titanium.
So I get titanium. I'm pretty sure
Did you get your credits? And you did your corporate thing. Corporate
I did.
token.
That's the only thing I did was the corporate
Okay.
thing. So I need to grab the credits and then my guys.
And this thing is going to basically fill up. I don't remember this. It must be our player count or something, because I don't remember this thing being this way.
So
We're going to lose a red. We're going to gain a blue. I swear, I almost wonder if we're doing something wrong with this, because I don't remember it being so populated with people like this.
Well, probably more players, more people go to the orbital base, and
Yeah.
but you were swapping though.
Yeah, a lot of people normally do this, and each one of those pulls one out. So
I see.
if we had 4 people, this thing would get filled up. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for these would come out each time.
Pull out, yeah.
That's probably why 2 players is a little strange.
Okay.
Okay. So looking at this, I've got the 1, so it looks like I'm going to go first player.
Yep, I'm 3.
Okay. And I still have 2 blue guys to grab. I was wondering where my other astronauts went. There they are. So I'm going to start right off with spending this red guy to go right here. And I'm going to spend, yeah, I want to spend to get this thing, which is going to be
That
yep. And that means I got to have,
for each one you put build onto that, you get a victory
Yep.
point.
apparently I don't need blueprints for this because it says I place it immediately. At least that's
That's what my understanding of it.
So I just have to pay 4 credits, minus 1 for this guy, so 3 credits. And there has to be at least 3 energy because I've got the reduction and it spends 1 energy.
Cost one.
Okay, so that goes in there.
Yep.
And I'm going to be able to put this thing out there with a free solar panel, which when this
That
comes off, that
increases our-
increases it by 1. I'm going to put it right. Keep in mind this doesn't count for control of the space, though. So
Right. Unless you build on it.
if I put a dome on it, then yes.
Okay.
I believe the dome would, but actually it might not.
So I think whatever you cover is what you get.
You get whatever you cover, but I believe that the foundation is what determines control. So I think if I build on top of that a dome, I don't think that dome
Doesn't
counts.
matter. Okay.
I can double check once it becomes relevant.
Okay.
Because I remember saying the foundation was all that mattered.
Gotcha. Okay. Good build. I think I'm gonna do this here. So you have presents there, so I'm gonna pay you 1,
Okay.
and then so I can do both of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do this one for that space and then this one for that space.
Okay, I will do that. And that puts me at 5, correct?
I think so, yeah.
So can I do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take the 8.
Yeah. Actually, it's 6. I would have pushed for 1 more. Oh, I see. 'Cause
He's not on there. He's he's in the crater, or he's in where I dug a hole, threw him in. Watch that. Yeah, I was thinking maybe the art.
There should be another one of those revealed.
Oh
by the
yeah,
way.
yep.
All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so both of these are now during the cleanup phase. You collect money from that. It's not out yet. It's from that. Oh, this must be this. Must be you collect the 5 monies and victory points for each money.
I think that's these 2.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it shows
the
that.
count.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna go here to do corporate actions. So, doing 3 corporate actions. My first corporate action is going to be enabled by the Polyfunctional Center. I may spend a blueprint to put a dome on that structure. So I'm going to spend a blueprint
Okay.
to put a dome on that structure. And I'm going to put it on the spot. Let's see. Right here that gives 3 victory points. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I have 2 more left. I'm going to spend one of them to get this. I'm going to place that right here. And then the third one that I'm going to use, I don't know if I can make that happen or not. Shoot.
We're only gonna have one more cleanup phase, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to use the third one to flip this to the 6 victory point side. That's my third action.
Oh, that's
then
one of the...
I get one of these. I get to pull one of those people. I'm going to pull a blue one, and I'm going to place him like this, moving this guy to over here. Okay.
When do these victory points come into play? At the end?
I haven't been making a mistake on those. Let me double check.
Okay.
So end game is... They're not end game. The end game is this. You get victory points equal to your reputation.
Oh, okay.
They are supposed to be given out at another time. Let me see when. It's not during the collecting of income. The reputation track. Oh, okay. So those are additional points when you claim a goal. So you claimed that goal, and you were where? Here?
Probably wasn't that high.
Where were you? Here?
Maybe there. I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you'd get 2 extra victory points
Okay.
for claiming that goal. That's what that does.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see if I want to claim a goal at the end of my turn, actually. Yeah, I am going to claim a goal. I'm going to claim...
Who's winning? Bruke is currently ahead of me
But not much.
by 4 points.
I'm going to go here and claim this 4 points.
Okay.
That's going to give me 4, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to put me to here.
Oh, I should have got my 8 points then too.
Oh, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're both at the same point value, and you would have technically got yours first, so you get that first.
Okay. Ooh. You said we'll get victory points based on our reputation.
Yep, equal to the reputation here, you see.
I'm gonna take. So this one gives me 4 reputation.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go.
And I'm gonna take do I try for that? I'm just gonna straight up take this one for 3 victory points.
Yeah, that was good too. That was my other choice.
That puts me at 15. Okay. So let's see. I went first, so it's on you now.
Okay. Do I build? Even that's fine. Or should I go for those?
You should try to get a lab out if you can, because if you can get a lab and put the right colored people on it, that's a lot of victory points.
Which one?
The 3 spots.
The 3 spot. Okay.
Because if you can get the matching colors, if you can get all 3 yellow or all 3 red,
right,
that's 10
points.
victory points.
Yep, that's true. That is true. Okay. Yeah. So, well, I need to collect. I'm short a titanium. Yes, we're gonna go here. This is you, costs 1. But I will get 2 titaniums and a rare earth, please.
Yep. 2 titaniums and a rare earth.
And yeah, that's it.
That's tough. I think I'm going to have to, though. I'm going to place here. And I'm going to spend a rare earth and 3 titaniums. Okay. I'm going to put out a research station. Do I want that one or I want this one? Okay, and I'm going to put that. Where do I want to put it? I'm going to put it here. Okay. And that's going to get me immediately, looks like 3 credits. Okay. Don't really need the money, but I'll take it.
It'll hurt. Then you also get to place out a
Corporate action.
corporate action.
So what I'm going to do with the corporate action is I'm going to go ahead and drill, baby, drill.
Okay. Oh, it wasn't a corporate action. It was the place out.
One of the, oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I will place out. Actually, I'm going to place out this one.
That one. Okay.
I'll place it right here, and I will get a blueprint.
Okay. I'm going to build here. It costs me a credit to do it. And I'm going to build. That gives me that. I will build my 3 titanium, rare earth. There you go.
I wonder. I still wonder if I should. Yeah.
And it gives me an instant one of those actions, so I'm going to take.
Okay. So in addition to using a blueprint as a regular corporate action, you can, because of this, it lets anybody use a corporate action to place one on here.
Oh, okay. So that, and then I also get to, because I match, I get to also place out a blueprint or a thing.
Yep.
There's already one. I have to. I can only place a guy. It looks like because I just built there.
Yeah.
So.
But then that gets you another one of these guys.
One of these guys, which I have. Nope. Oh, they're here. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to spend 1.
Okay.
And I have 3 corporate actions. My first corporate action is going to be to spend a blueprint to place one of these domes. I'm going to place it right here. And that's going to get me +1 credit.
Okay. Yep.
My second corporate action is going to be to place this guy.
Did you just place one of those? You'll actually get, because it's the base +1.
Oh, okay.
So you'd actually get
2
3.
more?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just take that back and give me a 3.
Yep.
Let's see that.
Yep.
I'm going to place this guy. I'm going to place him right here. And I'm going to activate this ability to drill. And then my third corporate action is going to be to flip this to the 6-point side. Did I really want to drill? Can I take that back?
Yeah,
I
you can
don't
if you
wanna
want.
drill.
That's fine.
Then I would have my third corporate action still. I think for my third corporate action, I would just take the +2 reputation.
Okay.
Okay, that's my 3 corporate actions, and then I get to take a guy from there. Wait a minute. I take that back. I did want to do that. There was a method to my madness.
Okay.
Let me, what did I just do
The
instead?
reputation you brought
Yeah.
up to.
I did want to go here. I did want to drill. And then my other corporate action was going to be to take. No, that's no.
Okay.
Nope. I'm just going to take the 2 reputation. And then I get to pick a guy. Because I keep thinking I get 1 victory point for having a blue guy next to this.
Oh, okay.
But I'd much rather flip that over and get the 6.
Gotcha.
So this blue guy.
That costs a corporate to flip it as a
Yeah.
corporate. Okay.
So I'm gonna get this red guy. That's what I'm gonna get. That came from the special bonus for using
Yeah,
blue.
we're using the correct color. Okay.
Okay. Your turn. Oh, I did have one other thing. I wanted to
Oh, you'll take the
claim that 12-pointer because I have 7 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How's that
12.
work?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 segments.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that lets me pass this. So I'll get one of these. Okay.
Trying to think
What the heck do these even mean? I don't even understand these.
Okay. All right, I'm going. Yeah, you go ahead and look that up. I'm gonna.
Yeah, these are really weird ones.
Oh, those new ones. Okay.
Yeah, the new ones. I don't want that. Ooh, that's not bad. Don't want that. Ooh, that's also good. It's gonna be one of those, but I'm not sure which one. What do I want to do here?
That wouldn't be horrible. All right. Do I want to get one of these cards? Is it worth it? Anybody in that? Sorry, that really help.
Yeah, I think I'm taking this one. This one's already been used. I'm just gonna. Okay.
Yeah, I think I do. Wait, shoot, I don't have the energy to do it. Man, I'm like limited in what I can do. I can do this and just do the 3.
Oh shoot! I don't have the.
All right.
That was a bad choice.
So.
Damn, my reputation's too low.
Oh no.
People don't like me. I've been digging too deep.
All right, so I paid that, so I get 3 of these. So I can use 1 to flip this, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I get 6 points for me, please.
That's endgame though.
Oh, it's endgame. Okay, gotcha. And then I think it's endgame,
If it's immediate, then I'd have a lot more points.
right? And I could place one of those out there.
Yeah, they're endgame.
Okay.
Yep. And there has to be an astronaut next to it to claim them endgame.
Yeah, he's sitting there. So I could place out one of my purple guys. That's where I can pull him and place him out.
Yep, that lets you
With
place
that
him
one.
out, but you only get 1 sector instead of a whole row.
Right.
But you can choose his astronaut color. Also, I don't think they count as astronauts for that purpose. Let me see in the FAQ.
Okay.
Because you may want to make sure you have a colored guy there. That sounds awful.
Okay, so first one was that. I still have 2 more. I'm going to just max out my reputation. And then
Civilians can activate the underground hall's income, and they are considered to be living in your base.
Okay. Oh, that he's technically in my
Yes.
base then too.
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you wanted to hold off and claim the 7.1 instead, because you would have earned the 7.1, you've got 6. Yeah, you've got enough. Do you want to? Because you didn't think he counted.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
bump you up there and give you 4 more points.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So I can place out there. So I'm gonna place him here, and I can only do one of these things.
Only one sector can be activated.
So I will activate this sector.
Okay, as what color?
It's blue and get a blueprint.
Okay.
So that was my 3, and then I can pull from there, right? I want a blue for sure.
Okay. I'm going to go here. I'm going to get my 3 coin, 3 credit.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull a red guy out of here. And I'm going to get a action. And that action is going to be corporate action. I'm going to go ahead and I want that for the corporate action. I don't even have a thing where I can drill again. I'll just take the corporate action for +2 reputation.
Okay. Worth getting any of these cards. Really, we have to have a lot of energy to be able to. Our energy's in the middle.
Well, I've got the red workstation here, but I've got a purple guy in it, so he ain't helping much.
Yeah, I never built that station. I guess I could build a solar panel when I do this, and that would bump it up too.
Build a solar panel.
Yeah, sure. Well, you already built one for me, right? It only seems fair. Is that what I want to do, though? I'm gonna go here. Cosima, thank you for the love. And I'm gonna give you 1 for there.
Thank you.
I will flip this and get 2 reputation, but I'm already maxed out, so I'll get 2 points.
Yep.
And then
I think you'd get 3 credits from the other one.
For
yeah, because you had to use 1 activation.
Oh, that's right. So
and then you'd still get the other. You get 3 credits.
He's right. Yep. Okay, that works for me.
My last play of the game. It's got to be a good one.
Yeah.
I really want to do that, but I can't. I gotta find a way. Shoot. That's not going to help me in the end game. Yeah, I might as well. I'm going to go here.
Okay.
And I got to figure out which one of these is going to benefit me the best.
Yeah.
That one, no. That one is... No. 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 Let me see those 2 down there. Yeah.
That good, huh?
Yeah. They are worth...
Your victory points, yeah.
Yeah.
You can look at it that way.
And they do have immediate rewards.
Yeah, true.
Like this one lets me... Yeah, what does that one do?
Academy of Science.
Academy of Science. That's from Lunar City.
Oh, look, you do a build. Looks like,
people!
of the one of your bases.
Academy of Science.
That's what it looks like.
Immediately build a laboratory, pay its cost.
Yeah, so if you...
Civilians in your laboratories are considered astronauts of any type. Unfortunately, I can't pay the cost.
Yep.
So that's not going to help me.
Cardboard on tap. Thank you for the follow. Thumb kiss to you. Oh, do we have a raid?
We might.
Okay. Welcome in. Cardboard on top rated with a party of 10 viewers. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. It's going pretty good. We're at our end game, so if you want to hang out and see who wins, we're pretty much towards the end. I have one more person worker to place out, and then we'll be working through cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks for coming over, and thanks for the follow. This game the expansion, the below, within, and above expansion was sent over by Panasaurus Games. So again, thank you Panasaurus Games for sending that over. Bruke was nice enough to bring his copy of the game so we could show you the new expansion.
I'm going to choose to do this one, which I have to pay for, which is going to cost me 4 credits.
Okay.
And I do have the requirement because of my workshop, but it does put the energy down 1. And
This
that's going to go credits.
This playthrough will be up on my YouTube channel, YouTube/Panik Games, if you want to watch the whole thing on there.
And then
Also on here is the VOD.
The immediate return on this is I can fund another project.
Okay.
But right now, I can only do the ones from... Ooh. I can't do any of them because we don't have enough energy.
Nope, you knocked it down. Which it'll knock me down from being able to do it, too.
I can't even spend a rare earth because I don't have a rare earth. Well. Yeah, okay.
That's it, huh?
That looks like that's it for me.
Okay.
It's all over but the crying.
Yeah. Okay. I could do that. Boy, I gotta make sure I got enough money at the end. So I have a red guy left over. Actions. That doesn't really help me that much. Ugh. Gotta maximize my last thing here.
This didn't even help me.
No.
I wasn't able to utilize it. I would have got to it a little earlier in the game, though. It would have been devastating.
Shoot. That's just a victory point. Ugh. You knocked the energy down, so can't really get cards.
Yeah.
I mean,
you could always spend a rare earth
and bump it up too. That's true. I do have an extra rare. Yeah, that. Maybe that's what I'll do, just to get some victory points for that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I will spend the rare earth and make this solar bump this up too. I will do this one. What is it?
It needs at least 5 coin and 5 energy, and it spends an energy to do it. Oof. This one's also available right now too, because you get the energy, but this one takes 6 energy minimum.
I'm only at 12 coin. That would put me at 7. Oof. I might not do that actually. Yeah, let me switch that back.
Okay.
Because I don't know, my maintenance cost might be.
Well, you can calculate that out.
True. Okay, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 12, 16.
Oof.
But I do a -1 for each purple guy in my for each structure with a guy in it. So what was that, 16? So 10. That subtracts 6. That's 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
4. Remember that guy counts.
4. Okay.
That's not bad.
That's not really that bad. So yeah, it would be okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to it.
All right.
Okay, that's already where it's supposed to be. And then I'll throw this in there, and it's gonna cost 1, and I'll just purchase this one. Oh, repair any one of those from the same sector. Does that happen?
That's going to be.
That's during if I would have
That's to exploit the crater. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This one's the only one I think that's going to affect the end game. This one you only lose half as much reputation for your drill, so that might actually be better for you. Thing is, that's worth 4 points, and this one's only worth 3. So, what's half your reputation loss for your drill?
Well, I'm at 3, so is it round?
Yeah, either way, it's like a 1 point difference. You're just as well off.
Yeah, and then this allows. This will allow me to
drill down.
So I will. That's really not
that.
I guess I can just get something.
Yeah, get a resource.
Was there a limitation on where we could place it?
Depends on, did you get this from building or did you get it otherwise?
From the car or from.
It just has to be someplace you have a structural presence.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll just go here.
Okay, and you get a titanium.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Final maintenance phase, corporate maintenance. Okay. There's no corporate maintenance for this one. Here we have reputation loss from drilling. I'm going to lose, it looks like 3, and what are you going to lose?
Just 1.
And you lose 1. And then we've got this one down here. If you have multi-tiered structures...
actually I lose 2, sorry.
I lose 2?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a 2-tiered structure. So that's worth...
victory point.
And I have a 2-tiered structure.
2 victory points.
So that's 2 victory points for me. Do you have any structures like that?
No, I never got to it.
Okay. So that's the corporate maintenance. Now we have retrieving astronauts from the crater. We'll start this way. You clearly have this guy all day long.
Yep.
You place him anywhere you want.
Okay. I'll just place him here for now, I guess.
Okay. This one here is, let's see, this counts as 0. So you have the most. You're going to get this guy.
Okay. We can rearrange.
We're going to be able to rearrange them.
Okay.
This one here looks like it's going to be mine. Okay. So I'm going to place him. Place him. I can't place him there because the drill. So I'm going to place him, I guess, here for now. And then this guy here is also me. I'm going to put him here. Okay, so now we've got all of the astronauts retrieved. We can move our people around to maximize our income. Do this. Let me see. Okay, I've rearranged my people.
Okay.
I don't think I used my leader once.
I didn't either. It was losing reputation to be able to use it. So
I could spend 3 credits to be able to get an iron or a rare earth.
Oh, okay. I could spend.
Which would have helped me a couple times.
Actually, I would have. Actually, I upgraded. I would have actually been able to do this for 1 reputation to get a corporate action. So
we need to pay attention to those next time. I think we were a little overwhelmed.
It was a little bit steep, and I wanted to be higher. I wanted to be up on that track, so I didn't really want to.
So now we gain income from corporations, if any. So I have this here, which is going to give me 1 victory point for each blue guy in here, but I don't have any anymore. And this one's going to give me 1 victory point for each dome that's on this structure, so I'm going to get 1.
Okay.
And then any other corporation stuff, I'm going to get this and this. Those are end game, though.
Okay.
So technically, yeah, it looks like that's all my corporation stuff. What about you? Any corporation stuff?
No, I didn't have anything.
All right. So then we're going to go to domes. These guys are worth 2 victory points each in a dome, so that's going to be 6.
2 for me.
2 for you. And then headquarters, you gain a reputation for each person in your headquarters. That's 6.
Yep.
It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4 victory points. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, you're 1 away.
Almost.
You're going to get it done.
Yeah, I should.
Okay, and then that is all of collecting income. Now we pay maintenance costs. I'll go first. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. I've got 10. Discount of 6, so I have to pay 4. I also have my reputation, which is going to cost me 2 more, so I have to pay 6.
Okay. I'll double do figure mine again just to be sure. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 16. Yep, so that's the same. And then minus 6 is 10. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 7. So it cost me 3.
And then astronaut cleanup. All of these guys go into their respective bins.
Okay.
So I'll just toss them in there. And then astronaut cleanup. Okay, so end game scoring. After the maintenance phase of the third round is over, proceed to end game scoring.
So technically, I could do this special action.
Yeah.
Because it's when this happens.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can spend a reputation to do a corporate action if
you
I
want
wanted to. Let me think if it's worth it.
Because remember, each point of reputation is a victory point at this stage.
True. Though I was wondering if, well, let's see. I could do.
So corporation action is not buying one of these.
Oh, that's
Corporation
right.
action is the gear
That
symbols.
stuff. Okay.
I mean, you could get +2 reputation.
Okay, and that'd be 2 victory points. Yeah, let's do
so
that.
you're gonna spend 1 to get 2.
Yeah, I get a victory point.
Okay.
So that'll work.
That'll put you up to here. There you go.
Yep.
Pick one. You're gonna want to look up what those do, so I'm gonna let you take a look.
Okay.
It's the bottom set of bullet points. You might want to put them on your display over there where people can see too.
Yeah, if you wanna.
I mean the key. of
Oh,
what
the
they
key
mean.
thing. We'll show you that there first. What we have there. So, they have it.
Yeah, it's
Right,
the bullet
symbols?
points. See the bullet points down there?
let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, when you fund a project, so that doesn't really help.
That's the red one.
When you place an astronaut on the lunar gateway.
That's the yellow one.
Okay.
Oh no, that's the one I got. I got
That's
that
one you
one.
got.
That's this one.
When you build a structure.
That's the yellow one.
Okay. And then when you so really this would only be helpful during game.
During the
right?
game, yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter too much what I'm gonna collect. So there we go.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. It's too late for me.
Yep. It was already late game for that kind of stuff. So get those points early, kids.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be a huge thing though
Yeah.
if you do it earlier. Okay, so now we are at scoring victory points from projects you funded. So I have 3, 6, 9,
Ouch.
13 points for projects I funded.
Alright, Gabriel.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
You got me
5,
on that
6,
one.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I did say 13, didn't I? Yeah, 13. So I'm at 49 exactly.
Wow, just about to the threshold. I had 7.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think Bruke got me on this one.
Okay. And then, you know what? I forgot to claim one of those. Okay. Score victory points from astronauts in your laboratories. I have 3 reds in the red laboratory. That's 10 points.
10 for me as well.
Okay. So I'm going to go 49 to 9 and take a +50 chip.
Okay.
And you are going to go up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
10.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's right. 10.
Yep.
I can count.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Any other laboratory guys?
No,
Nope.
that was it.
Score victory points equal to your reputation. This is where you're going to crush me. You're getting 15 points for that.
That helped.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you get a chip for 50.
Okay.
And then I get a measly 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then score victory points from the 3 corporations, starting by the topmost one. Scoring instructions are found in the corporation sheets. So let's look at endgame scoring for these guys.
Okay.
We'll start with the Lunar City. So the Lunar City is going to be right here.
Okay.
And end of game, gain 1 victory point for each civilian in your base. I have 2. I think you're going to hurt me here.
That's going to be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Could be tight. He's going to give you with the
All right.
drilling, though.
Next is the Under Moon.
Yep.
And in the end game, these count. So I get those.
Yep.
That's
You get
12 points.
That's what's going to be the difference, I think.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Didn't you have one though
9,
also?
6. Yep.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the last one is going to be the Zenith Works. And the Zenith Works,
Is this it?
no, that's just the general.
Oh, general. Okay.
I'm not seeing any end game for them.
Yeah, I don't. It probably was in. I don't know. Just the cleanup.
End of round. Oh, because they've got the end of round.
And a round
bonuses.
cleanup. Yeah. So that, or you already scored for that, basically.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I'm not seeing any end of game for them.
Okay.
Okay. So that looks like that's the score.
Yeah,
I've
not bad.
got the equivalent of 78, and you've got 70.
All right. There you go. Hey, that wasn't too bad.
I think we mostly did that right.
Yeah, for the most part, yes. I can see where a few different things I could do differently to score more points, but yeah, there you go.
That was nice.
So that is Shackleton based the expansion, well, the game and the expansion below, within, and above. I do believe it just hit this month, so check Panasaurus Games website for, and where you buy games, obviously, to see if it's available. But yeah, thanks Panasaurus for sending this over.